which the city of Cape Town is built and the spatial divides that still exist is in its very nature racist. The recent incidents in the media have seen many people of colour say the city makes them feel like outsiders.
Many have described it as a strangely isolating city, especially if you are a person of colour. The legacy of apartheid infrastructure and planning has not changed much. Over 60,000 inhabitants of District 6 were forcibly removed from their homes in 1966, when the area was designated for whites only. This was the case in many other areas. The apartheid regime then relocated them to the sandy and bleak Cape Flats away from the city centre and bulldozed their houses. Some were taken over by whites. Since the fall of apartheid in 1994, the government has recognized the claims of former residents to the area and pledged to support rebuilding. More than 20 years into democracy, the process is still very slow. People of color are therefore still stuck in such areas, far away from the city, which is seen as a haven for the white and privileged.
We are not going to be able to undo 300 years of colonialism, 50 years of apartheid in the space of 22 years. And so we will grapple with that for quite a long time. I think if one looks at where we came from as a country, we came from the situation of being a very oppressive, exploitative kind of country. And we went straight into Ubuntu, reconciliation, happy clappy, rainbow nation kind of stuff. And we missed a couple of steps in between. And so because we went straight from the one extreme to the other extreme, we never really dealt with the issues of race.
In what has been described as a racist incident, 2 patrons at a restaurant in Clifton were identified as 2 blacks on the bill. This sparked a debate on social and other media outlets.
When I got it, I was just so shocked and I was angered, and I couldn't say much, but my boyfriend who was with me at the time, he was the one that did most of the talking and actually called the manager to actually explain the situation. But yeah, I was confused. I didn't understand why we were being racially profiled, like if it's something that they did. I feel like it's discrimination because I am more than my skin tone, and I shouldn't be described by my skin tone like being 2 blacks. Yes, I'm proud of being black, but that's not how I should be identified, the only way that I should be identified, especially with the history of our country. The waiter should have known better.
In a statement, the bungalow apologized and said it has a clear policy of non-discrimination on the basis of gender, race, religion, or sexual orientation. The race debate has become more intense in recent years. At Saldanha Bay on the west coast, a municipality decision sparked outrage after it blocked access roads to the beachfront and gave access cards to residents. The mayor explained that the decision was made in light of parking issues and complaints from residents. His response infuriated people further, saying that the decision implied that black or coloured people in taxis at the beachfront were vandals and drunkards. In general, however, people have different views about racism in the city of Cape Town.
I feel out of place because if you look at the back of me, there's the Camps Bay white living areas. The coloureds and the black people must come in by bus, and you don't feel that you belong here, and that is the way that every town, every vicinity in Cape Town has been structured.
I feel great in Cape Town, and all the people around me, black or white, they are the same because we all come from one God and we're all human beings.
I think we've got some way to go still. I think we've made great progress over the last 20 years since independence, and I think but there's still a way to go. I think from where we are working and living in Cape Town, and I work in an office environment, and there's very little racism compared to what it used to be. and I think that we've made great progress.
While the country continues to grapple with issues of race more than 20 years into democracy, anti-apartheid activists such as Steve Bantubiko's words always echo. He said, "In time, we will be in a position to bestow on South Africa the greatest possible gift, a more human face." Nomawethu Solwandle, SABC News, Cape Town.